hi.
Evening all, and welcome back to the Busted Junk channel. On the operating table tonight is another Hisense television. This is the same one that we fixed about a year and a half, 2 years ago with a broken main board. We reflowed the solder back then. It was a completely dead television, and that was kind of a Hail Mary to get it fixed, and it worked, and it's worked flawlessly ever since. But a couple of days ago, it wouldn't turn on. It just had a blinking light. It would blink twice or something, and then it wouldn't turn on, and that would indicate actually a busted LED driver, the LED driver. I pulled it apart and looked at it in detail. I've tested the power supply. I have tested the backlighting using a 3-volt jumper. Everything there is okay, and then I got to looking at the main board, this is the same board that we baked in the oven earlier. I'll try and show you through the microscope what's happened. So that there is a busted surface mount resistor. 2 of them, in fact. I scraped them off. I was thinking, oh yeah, probably just replace those, but it's not looking good. The pads on it are all broken. I should have taken a photo. It actually looked like it exploded. Which means that we need a new main board. That's a little bit out of my skill to fix, but by a complete stroke of luck, there is a 5-year-old Hisense. This is not a new television. I bought it secondhand many years ago, but there is a secondhand Hisense television in Brisbane with a broken screen. So just the luck of that. That means that I get everything that could potentially fail as a spare part. I really like this TV, and it doesn't have my permission to die yet. So I will fix it and get it fixed. We'll get the main board in tomorrow and see how we go. Okay, so I have this new busted ass television here. It is very, very, very similar to the one that I have, and I was praying for a hot swap of the internals of it just straight into my TV, but the issue persists. So it's a really weird issue. What I'm going to try to do now is actually just swap the panels over. So I'll rip this old cracked panel out, put my good one into the working television, and see what happens. I've gone through and can't find any apparent issues aside from the fucked screen, obviously. But yeah, it wouldn't be fun if it didn't put up a fight, I guess. So yeah. All right, so we made a breakthrough. It turns out that the backlights are broken in this TV. And how do I know that? Well, I took the backlights so you've got this little 2-pin connector which powers all of those bloody lights, and that plugs into the side of the power board. And all I did was I unplugged the backlighting from the my original TV and plugged the backlights from the one that's got the fucked screen in. And it works. It turns on. Like, it doesn't fuck around or, throw out any error codes. So, that means that I need to pull this one apart and just basically swap the backlighting into it, and we should be all good. But check out how bright this is. It doesn't come through on camera, but holy fuck, it's bright. Anyway, we're close. We know what the problem is now. So, yeah. Happy days. Cool. So, friends, just an update. This is the old original backlight. It all kind of seems like it's in... I'm not going to say self-contained, but it looks like there's a whole lot of fucking around to get the LEDs out of this and put them into the old one, into the other frame. So, what I've done is I'm just swapping the screens out. So just so you know what to expect, I will share this with you. So you get one layer. You should really do this in a clean room, by the way, but my lounge room will do. There is a couple of layers here. The how do you say it? The the chirality, the direction, whichever way you pull them out, they need to go back in that way because they bend light in weird ways. I don't fully understand it, but yeah. So they've got like a mild adhesive that runs down the edge here, which is pretty easily peeled off. That's the new screen. Oh, like not the new screen. That's the screen that works. It's just kind of fixed in place along the side here. I think that this will be okay to hold it in there. I had to straighten. This is the frame that I just bought home. Apparently, got knocked off the bench by a cat or something, and that's what cracked it. So I've just bent this all back into place. There's a couple of little catches here with this top satin layer. So I'll put that one back on, make sure that's sitting there pretty. And then there is a little strip that goes along the bottom of the TV housing, which should hold the whole lot together. So I'll update when I've done that. So it's been a couple of weeks since those last videos were filmed, so I'll just give you an update. The TV is working fine. I paid 50 Australian dollars for the pieces required to bring mine back to life, and it handily came with a Netflix subscription. You never signed out of that. Which is good. Just to show you the adhesive that's been used to put the screen back in. I was really lazy and I just took 4 dabs of super glue to put it back in. If that light bleed ever bothered me, which it doesn't, I'd probably just take a little piece of tape to fix that up. All in, this TV, I think I bought it about 5 years ago, maybe 6 years ago. I love it. The screen is amazing. And I think it owes me about $400, maybe $350 all in, and a few hours of my time. So yeah, good stuff. Happy ending. I got to keep it. See you guys next time.